Hey guys, welcome to Blaugrana United, welcome to another video, and I swear guys, I want to do a more upbeat, positive video, and I'm going to try to do it in this one, although it's gonna be difficult, but you know, the antics of this board, the things that keep happening, do not make it easy for me. I'm sure that you guys must feel the same way. I hope that all of us could be thinking about, hey, the Champions League is going to start, let's compete for everything. I'm so excited to see Barcelona play. And all I can say is that those things are not really in my priority list to be discussing. I wish that all I could be discussing was hyping up Barcelona for the Champions League and be excited for new signings and stuff like that. But with this board, it is pretty impossible to do so, or at least it's very, very difficult. Topic of today, I'm going to talk about two topics that kind of become one and all. Let's start with the topic Artur. News came out today that apparently Barcelona are not happy with Artur, that he apparently has told Barcelona that he is not coming back to training in a couple of days for the Champions League, you know, like they were given a week off. And that's about to expire, and apparently Artur is in Brazil right now and does not want to come back to training. In other circumstances, I would be, you know, very disappointed in the player, and I would totally agree with the club in suing Artur, or, you know, having a heated discussion. But the thing is that I'm not saying that it's completely right what he's doing. He's not totally professional, but if I was Artur, I would do the same thing. Like, they've literally kicked you out of the club. They forced you out. You did not want to leave. They made you leave. They made you literally sign to Juventus, and it's not because you were not playing well. It's because they wanted to, you know, fix the numbers. They wanted to fix the numbers financially. And I totally agree with Artur. I don't think that he should be staying in a club that doesn't want him, and definitely not coming back to training. Like, if it's up to him, he will not be playing. And the difference is that some people might be saying, well, Pjanic is being more professional. He's playing with Juve. Like, he's been playing well anyways. That's the difference. Pjanic was not forced out. He agreed with his move to Barcelona. Maybe he at the beginning didn't want to leave Juventus. It wasn't in his plans to leave Juventus this summer, but he wasn't against the idea of going to Barcelona. That's the difference. Artur, it's not that they asked him if he wanted to go to Juventus. No, they told him, you're going to Juventus. There's no discussion here, and that is the big difference, and that is the problem, as it is with this board. That I hope that they're not gonna start doing like a show here, starting to see like, oh, we are the utmost professional and we need to keep everyone like being the most professional that they can be, which is not a reality. So if it is, again, Artur, if you want to stay in Brazil right now until you have to go back to training with Juve, that's fine. I'm not gonna criminalize him about it. Thank you for everything. You've given us 2 pretty decent years. It could have been better, but again, it was in your development progress. You did not play that many minutes as you should have, especially in your first year where you were pretty good. And I wish that maybe our paths will cross again once more. And now, to talk about the second topic, the one that I really is heating me up right now, Marca Ter Stegen. You guys know that the renovation for Ter Stegen has been, you know, going on for a couple months, for about 6 months or so. His contract expires in 2022. That means that in 1 year's time, Ter Stegen can negotiate on the low because he only would have 1 year left on his contract. This worries me quite a bit, because with this board, I can totally believe that Ter Stegen would be considering going away from Barcelona. And if you guys have been following this channel for a bit, you know that Ter Stegen for me is like our most valued asset. He's my second favorite player of this team. The first one being Messi for obvious reasons. He's probably our most valuable asset, seeing as I wouldn't sell him for even 500 million euros. And the thing about is that today from Radio Marca it came that Ter Stegen apparently he was asked if he was gonna be renewing with Barcelona, and he said we'll see. And that we'll see is worrying me. And this is not something against Ter Stegen. Like, I completely agree with any player right now that is skeptic about signing for Barcelona or renewing with Barcelona. Like, I would be a skeptic about it because you don't know the path that this team is going to take. Like, so far the path has been of a board that does whatever they want. You don't know what's going on. They sabotage your own board, has sabotaged your own season by literally eliminating a player to play, which was Artur. They kicked out Carles Perez, Abel Ruiz, and Talibó without Setien even having the chance to try them out and see if they could be useful players for him. All of these things happening, and I have no idea what to say, because Ter Stegen has been one of our best players for the past 3 or 4 seasons. I want to say since 2017, he has been one of our best players. He has been getting so much better year by year, and he's been crucial at moments of the season. Those 2 league titles that we won with Valverde, we don't win them without Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen is one of the few players that, after the humiliation against Liverpool, he was the first one to show up his face and to apologize to the fans. And that's the thing, he did not need to apologize to the fans because he did not do anything wrong. He can be probably one of the only players, or one of the few players that can say, it's not my fault that we are in this mess, but he still apologizes. He has adapted to the city of Barcelona. He loves living in Barcelona. He has adapted really well to the fans. He's adapted to the community. I think we all love Marca and Ter Stegen. And yet he's deciding to renew because his professional career is, he's 27? Like, he has still probably 5 to 6 years at the top of his game at least. But he probably wants to see, well, I have these couple years on me, but is this team going to do anything? Is it worth me staying here? Because he knows that there is an opening at the Bayern goalkeeping position. Because Manuel Neuer, I'm sure that if Bayern have the chance of signing Ter Stegen, they would not doubt and make him the number 1 goalkeeper. And he knows that, okay, if I join Bayern and become number 1 there, I'm going to, go back to Germany, live in Germany. That would probably mean that I will actually be the number 1 goalkeeper when I play for the national team. And yet he's deciding. So if this board lets Ter Stegen go, I can't say anything else. Like, it's just making me so mad about the situation. Like, everything going on. Bartomeu looking at his phone the whole time around in the playoff final against Sabadell. Like, him saying Mundo Deportivo coming out with the news about 7 new signings, with Bartomeu looking like, oh, he's gonna change things around. And the 7 new signings is Pjanic, Trincao, Mateus Fernandes, Pedri, and the 3 guys from Barca B, which is Riqui Puig, Ansu Fati, and Ronald Araujo. Like, yeah, your 7 signings are mostly players that we already had. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, the incompetence levels are getting to a completely new low. I don't know what are we gonna do going forward? Like, this is not the Barcelona that I grew in love. I'm gonna still support them because I love this club far too much to not do so. I'm gonna try to keep doing videos. If there's not outstanding news in the next couple days, maybe I'll take a few days off. Not too many, but probably take a few days off, or maybe talk about something that is not Barcelona, because I think it's kind of a rest. Like, I think us Barca fans should kind of disconnect from Barcelona until the Champions League, and then let's start the season strong and see what's gonna be happening. Anyway, that's all I want to discuss with you guys. Guys, leave me your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next one, Blaugranas.